Alright, starting the stream. Sharing screen.
Are you streaming it?
Yeah, I said starting stream.
I almost didn't catch that though. So,
Oh, my bad.
all right, just
Okay, I see your screen.
Alright. Oakmont keeps its mouth shut. I do like that. Most of the illusions, including the illusion of safety, can be dispelled.
awakening is when
Wait, what?
What was that?
Dottie read.
What was that?
Eric wanted to know what you said. He didn't catch what you said.
Oh, I thought he didn't catch what you said.
Wait, okay. What did both of you say? Just. I'm not sure if I missed half of one comment and half of the other at this point.
I just read the whole thing on most illusions, including the illusion of safety, can be dispelled.
Oh, okay, yeah, I heard that one.
Which I responded, yeah, that's called a rude awakening when the illusion of safety is dispelled.
Ah, okay.
Gods
I heard
over
awakening,
us.
like,
Gods crawl in
just
us.
like,
Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Okay, you
that's
have
a
fun with
weird
that.
choice of words.
Impressive quad strength, though.
Yeah.
Right?
The suits are all cut up.
Something cut up the suits. First aid? Nope, of course not.
I feel like if you've embarked on an adventure that requires that much first aid, you should rethink whether you want to embark on it at all.
Right.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throckmorton. A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throckmorton.
Okay, well, let me take him.
Oh, you
A
photo it.
ritual knife and a cult sign.
Oh, right,
I think I better show
right.
Mr. Throckmorton.
Yes.
There you go.
Called a cranial keratotomy.
Ah,
You okay, Eric?
yes.
Sancta Mare,
Yes.
be our eyes.
I thought,
To
never mind,
see
nothing.
The distant stars.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me.
Ugh.
beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes. First, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless.
What?
Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
Hey.
Oh, joke.
You see
Anything
now,
else?
do you, the splendid horror of the truth.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Last time I saw that kind of object on the ground, subterranean cavern with a couple of soldiers and an Afghan insurgent. And a couple of aliens.
Yeah, that was a weird twist at the end.
That was a weird twist.
There's a
Oh, did
thing
you-
over there.
What was that, Eric?
Did you see that they're apparently making a live-action movie of Until Dawn?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And I feel like the game is movie enough.
Yeah.
Just watch a decent playthrough with no comments, and you've actually got a decent movie right there.
I mean, yeah.
You can even
But-
have different playthroughs, and it becomes different movies.
I-
Speaking of, I saw an article where it's like a cast member from the what is it? The horror anthology, The Dark House, or whatever it's called. What's the name of that thing called?
Dark Pictures?
Dark Pictures Horror Anthology. It's like, oh, you know, cast member from Dark Pictures Horror Anthology passed away recently, and it has a picture of Pip Torrens, the guy who plays the collector or the observer.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. Well, and so I click on the article. I'm like, holy crap, he died. And like, no, he didn't die. Somebody else died. And it's like,
Yeah, use his picture. Like, the picture
yeah,
of the
don't
person
use his
who actually
pictures. He
died.
didn't die. Use a picture of the
Yeah.
dude that. And I feel like that's disrespectful to the person who died, because now it's like, you know, people are clicking on it because they think it's Pip Torrens who died, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm so tired of clickbait being the meta for internet success, and I am. It will be. It couldn't be any sooner that the next trend comes that's not
I'm gonna
nearly as
abandon-
deceitful or
I'm
whatever.
gonna abandon these survivors.
Wait, it was the guy in the sweater vest and who?
Who the heck is Albert?
Albert Throgmorton.
He's
I saw that, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Um,
He's the guy who died in the first episode, or the first
Okay.
mission. The very ape-looking son. Actually, that was something I meant to ask. I know.
Forget them. Get the seed and the seal now.
I know the Innsmouth guys are sort of a different subspecies, but in Lovecraft lore, is there a third subspecies of human that's like more Planet of the Apes looking?
I think that might be what Innsmouthers call regular people. They probably call them apes.
Well, yeah, but this guy legitimately looks like he's from Planet of the Apes. Like he's got a very odd head structure.
I mean, I think there were some like apish creatures in some of Lovecraft's stories, but I think there is also the whole, racial element to it as well.
Yeah.
So they probably made them separate in this to,
Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get
avoid the mob.
picture.
so this was definitely first.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal.
Yeah, the moment they take the key seal. So this is number 2,
Okay.
and then
What?
3.
It should.
Forget them. Get the seed and the seal now.
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. Then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
That's pretty neat that there's a whole like web of things you can connect. Okay, so I believe I should just skedaddle.
I was about to say, what?
That can't be real or safe.
I mean, in this time frame, no. Theoretically, you could do something like that now, but that's definitely not how they did it in 1920, whatever. Oh, and you would absolutely die. Like,
Yeah, that's
So
yeah.
raising that quickly from deep waters.
well, A, the G-force. B, that's how you get the bends. Like,
The bends being the air bubbles in the bloodstream, right?
nitrogen bubbles, specifically.
Yeah, nitrogen bubbles. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like
Uh-oh.
I didn't know about G forces being that crazy, but I was
Yeah, I
thinking
think-
about like I know you have to like go up slowly.
Yeah.
You have to let your body repressurize or whatever,
yeah.
or adjust to the
hang
pressures
on.
as you raise from the bottom.
Hang on. I think we just found ourselves in the lands between.
Yeah.
Do not fight the tree sentinel. It doesn't matter that you have a gun; it will not do anything. Oh, it's that freaking rock formation we were looking for in Remnant 2 to get the engineer
Oh, yeah.
archetype.
Uh-oh. We got a
Oh,
tentacle.
That.
I feel like we kind of deserve it if we decide to reach out and touch the shiny rock with crazy symbols.
Right?
Yeah, that feels like the Lovecraft version of taking your helmet off on an alien planet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, there's oxygen here. Let me take off my helmet. Nope. 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 Nope.
And this is why there are only 2 good Alien movies.
Okay. So Robert Throgmorton looks like an ape. He sent his son and funded an expedition to discover the origin of a mass hysteria. It's like people are going crazy and it's literally infectious.
Okay.
And to be clear,
Contact Contact was soon lost. Albert was the only known survivor. He was brought to the beach. They took him to another place, but he went crazy and started floating in the air, and an Innsmouther killed him.
Probably the only thing that makes sense that I've heard so far.
Oh.
I too would kill a random floating person. What were you gonna say, Eric?
Oh, just to clarify on the guy who looks like an ape.
They
It's
say.
he's human, but kind of like imagine like
Crew of the
Zaius from the original Planet of the Apes,
brothers.
where
I
he's
actually never
like,
saw Planet of the Apes.
Me neither.
Do you remember Bobo from Mystery Science Theater?
Yes, yes.
Okay, imagine him but cleaner shaven
Yeah.
and like a squarer jaw. That's kind of what this guy looks like.
Okay. Is he still alive?
Oh yeah, he's
Okay.
like the quasi mayor.
Gosh, I can feel the humidity just by looking through the screen.
Right?
Yeah, everyone in this town is going to die of
Watching
black
you,
mold.
newcomer.
Yeah.
What's your problem?
Not sure what that was about, but okay. Alright, so he is waiting for my report. Alright, this is the Throgmorton Estate. Stately Wayne Manor.
Yeah, after about 50 years underwater.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an ape man.
Yeah, so that's not a recurring thing in Lovecraft then.
Not without the racial connotations, unfortunately.
Yeah, Lovecraft was cool horror, horrible racist.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah.
The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins, some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titanium mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm
I
afraid
think
that's
they're
not
all dead.
The
Yeah, they
Innsmouthers
are.
took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
I'm pretty sure they knew about the ruins.
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate.
My pay?
with matters. So shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed.
Oh, and while you're at it, I'd like you to steal some things for me.
watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Oh, wow. He actually did give you a decent amount of stuff.
Yep. Okay. I have one knowledge point.
More than I have. Delicate map.
Well, if I don't have anything on my map for that. Oh, oh, oh.
What's up?
I should go to a police department. Oops. And see if there's more crimes related to this one. Okay. And don't care about a newcomer's convenience.
It's a nice excuse for we didn't want to do textures for every single number.
Alright. Yeah, I wanted to go. Going into the police department.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, fine. Where was
Some
it?
receptionist you are.
Here. Criminal pattern. Violent crimes. Apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fish eye, seized, as well as a dagger, seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. They just rose up out of the sewer. I don't know how they just poof, they were there. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation.
Brothers from EOD. They have a bunch of guys who are experts at bomb defusal hanging around here.
Eldritch Ordnance Department.
That would be horrifying.
Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Avenue and Holy Fire Lane.
Holy Fire Lane. I don't want to live on that lane. That sounds dangerous.
Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard and Holy Fire Lane. Got it. Okay, so to get there should be a breeze.
Yeah, sure.
I'm watching you, newcomer. Don't get in my way, newcomer. Man, this town is friendly.
Meanwhile, in San Francisco, for some reason.
Oh, jeez. What? Okay, so that's blocked off.
The people here have a strange look about them.
Okay, there are.
For being a tiny island in like the 20s, there are a lot of cars here.
This is the Cyclops 2.
What?
The name of that boat is called the Cyclops 2.
Yep.
Yeah, they referenced the USS Cyclops earlier in the story, if you're familiar with that ship.
Yes, actually, I did catch that part of the last stream. How
Cool.
it sunk because it was overloaded. It used to transport coal, but then they decided to use it for manganese one time, and one time was all it took.
Yeah, because... Yep. But
Fish?
it gets lumped into the whole Bermuda Triangle thing, so... Spooky shipwreck.
And it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces
Thing sunk. It was like we have no idea what could have sunk it. Like, well, it's a giant ocean, a lot of waves, heavy boat. Sure, something capsized it.
Yeah.
Suspect foul play.
But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Of us has hard to play.
You're optimistic?
Interesting speech. You really think there's an upside to all this?
Absolutely. The darker the day, the brighter we can all shine. And we will all shine again soon. All that's needed is faith. I'm called Evernote Blackwood, and this is the place I have chosen to shine.
Evernote Blackwood.
Please, come to one of my full servants.
Sure.
Good to meet
As soon as you tell me where you got that glass eye.
Blackwood. A member of the Grand Family.
Cataracts.
I am indeed the last of that line, inheritor of an empty mansion. And
Or mold,
severed
like you said.
way.
Oh yeah, that
Bye.
definitely.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Fish?
Seriously, this
Fresh
town
fish.
is actively
Take
disgusting.
as much as you need.
Yeah.
It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
Hey, look, there's that cult
I
icon.
can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed.
You look like the
Just
love
a few
interest of
questions,
Rango.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
Beans?
Why
This
such
city
generosity?
is short on everything except dirt.
That was a good
rain,
movie.
and things
It was.
It was a
kill
really
you.
good movie.
Yet you just give away food for free. What's your angle?
Angle? There's no angle, Charlie. Not everyone can hide in fancy manners like the grand families. And our hearts tell us we must do more. We've decided to seize our own fate and rise above this disaster. I think it's going well. The sea is good to us, and it blesses us with abundance.
Ah, yes, you are doing good, comrade, for the good of socialism and communist Russia.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh, how do you do that?
We
I
provide
just-
fish for
Mercy
the hungry
killings.
and
I
fix
just-
the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets
I
at
just
night,
freaking told you,
always
free
stand
fish.
today, and many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
Don't call me Charlie.
I don't freaking know you.
What does EOD mean?
EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had is to help each other. But We dropped that part.
Thank goodness, I thought it stood for extremely overbaked dookie. They're your
It's been great
superiors.
chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member.
I don't
You
know
need to earn a
you!
rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time.
No offense, but this is a cult. Don't call me
It's
Charlie.
Charles, not Charlie.
Oh, but you're too sweet to be a Charles. Your adorable, rugged hangdog look just screams Charlie to me. Puts a smile on my face.
Pulls out his whistle.
Oh, fine.
How can I prove myself?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
I look at
I'm
things.
afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Swabbing the deck.
Okay.
Tell me more.
This job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving
Finish
away
the job
all the
of
fish
what?
to the people.
Stealing fish? But I thought you
We'd
gave...
rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you
What if
won't
the
How
thief
do
is
you-
needy?
whoever this thief
How do you
is.
determine whether
You're
it's
smart,
theft
Charlie.
or charity?
Exactly.
Fine. Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and...
Oh, that
he'll
is
let you into the
definitely a
store.
cult.
See you later.
You want a fishy?
Serve the sea.
Okay. There's more of these dudes. Something in here. Oh. I need a fast travel point, so I don't have to run all the way over here. Okay, that's another. Oh! Aha! Yes. Okay, first off, the Shell's Hawking Lane between Warren and Liberty. All right. Western Shells. Hawking Lane. Okay, Hawking Lane. Between Warren and Liberty.
Yeah, it's got to be right there.
Oh, I gotta walk all the way. Alright. Okay, straight, right, left, across the water, quite a ways. You I'm actually at. It looks like I'm actually in an area that looks inhabitable.
Yeah.
Ish.
Ah, there's the barnacles. Got it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
All right. So on the water, boom, right, straight, 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 or no, right, straight, straight, right. Okay. I'm gonna piss myself if some monster pops out of the water at some point.
Try,
Why are
brother.
you playing a Lovecraft game again?
Say what?
Why are you playing a Lovecraft game again?
A Lovecraft game called The Sinking City.
Because I want to hopefully have good reactions to horror, which will make me go viral like Markiplier, and then I can get more. I don't know. That's how it works, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Another town crier.
Hear ye, hear ye.
You look more like an executioner.
What in the
Yeah.
world is he wearing?
I don't know. I don't want to
No?
know.
Yeah.
Like a face.
You got business here. I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
I've got a hankering for a baked tilapia.
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him.
The fishies?
Nearly got
No,
like
him.
harpooned by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane. But I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
the puzzler.
Is a puzzlement. Can you describe the burglar? No, he was in the
What is
dark.
this
Were you not listening to me?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
Did he
What
steal something?
steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Where'd he go?
Go after that.
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
Why all the secrecy?
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
It's a cult.
All right. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes.
The Walking Dead. You've got two characters, Daryl Dixon and Rick Grimes.
That's
Oh.
right.
Wood like it was nothing.
Whoop. Got the fisheye lens. Oh no!
Oh, crap, yeah. We should
It's a
use more gun.
necromorph.
Eesh. That's what I was thinking.
No, I'm gonna die! Yeah! Get out of the room!
Did it disappear?
You saw that, right?
Sounds to me like you need a Chicago typewriter,
You know, what kind of PI doesn't have a machine gun in this day and age?
right? Or a violin case, or both.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you could actually mail order those things.
Do what now?
Yeah, back in the 20s, you could mail order a Tommy gun. It was like
Oh, man.
$120. So, you know, stupid expensive, but you could mail order them.
And well, how good were Tommy guns?
Define good.
Reliable, without jamming.
I want to say the big cylinder magazine probably had some jamming issues, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. I mean, they were submachine guns. They put a lot
good.
of bullets in the general direction of that way very quickly.
No signs of decomposition at all.
It was more like for suppressing fire.
Well, and they were meant for trench clearing.
Oh.
So that's kind of what I meant when I said define good. Like,
Yeah.
you would not be sniping somebody a mile away, but if you needed to walk into a room and air out the room, there you go.
I guess that would be one way to air out the room.
And the big 50, or I think the big drum magazines were like 50 rounds, so a lot of bullets potentially. Of course, those were also ridiculously heavy. I think they weighed like
Thing's dead as a doornail.
a couple
I don't
pounds.
see any wounds.
I don't know.
Ate the fish.
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's
Oh,
troubling.
I was right.
I have questions.
Yeah, me too, bud. Several questions.
That's a weird looking apparatus.
It's lobotomy time.
It's the 20s. Lobotomy time is all the time.
Oh.
Now I'm thinking like a scene of the 1920s, but it's like the Hobbits. So, like, what about morning lobotomy? 11th afternoon lobotomy?
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. Could be dangerous.
Pretty sure that's cocaine, and as Eric has mentioned before, cocaine was pretty much the drug of choice for the whole early 20th century.
Any more, you wildebeest?
If there's a wildebeest in here, you need a bigger gun. Like, much bigger.
As long as I don't have a lion, I think I'm good.
No, you would lose a fight with a wildebeest. It's like a buffalo.
Oh,
Huge.
I was referencing Mufasa.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh,
hey,
these are
seems
cute.
lovely.
You know, there's a food truck in Atlanta called the Grill-A-Beast, and I really wanted to eat there, but never could.
Well, if it was finished, that is.
Dude, do they serve wildebeest?
I have no idea. I would imagine no.
Okay.
Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. Why do you eat the toys? We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. So please don't hesitate and come as soon as you are able with eternal gratitude. Administration of Oakmont St. Jeremy's Orphanage.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
Like a couple chisels? Those are kobolds, though.
.38 pistol round.
Oh, also the Tommy gun's a 45, so that's a pretty significant slug.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know how I missed that.
Yep, it is the same bullet
thief.
as the
I'll show you not to mess with us.
M1911.
Yeah, I'd run if someone threw ready to harpoon at me.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Oh, Professor Westerbrook. I have no clue who that is.
A little bit.
Okay.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
Yeah, nature.
There's an eldritch abomination in my boot.
Pests. May take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
You know, it's a shame Cowboys and Aliens didn't do as well as it could have. Because that was a legitimately good movie.
So I heard. Okay, this is obviously last. It's gotta be.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this. Just a little bit more. Oh no.
Darn pests. May take them. Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
You dig up anything interesting?
Well, that would explain why
Yeah,
he was stealing
don't
the
eat the
free
fish.
Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Anyway, you wanna
Find out.
try this powder?
Tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Quartered?
Ordered, battered, and deep fried.
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
That's unexpected. Huh. Look, nothing personal, Daryl, but I need to tell Anna the truth.
Okay. All those people might suffer because I do what you must, Mr. Reed.
If it's that bad, maybe you should skip town, hide somewhere.
You don't understand, Mr. Reed. You can't hide from your own conscience.
Found a hidden chamber in the
I
basement.
found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking, Druck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Well, I could show you.
I would say let's go in then
Yeah.
real quick.
You know I'm a detective. And if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna. She's responsible for renting the place. I know nothing about this.
Okay. I'll talk to Anna. We'll see if your story holds up. See ya.
May the sea protect you.
See ya. Or not. I mean, he might die.
Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have been consumed by the civilians, or citizens. Yes, but again, the black mold.
Yeah, that is the poison. He's been scraping the poison off the building walls and, just distributing it among fish.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's an infested area, I don't want to be there. Cool! Ooh. Okay, yes, I found all the evidence. I keep just wanting to press the button. I need to hold it.
It feels like they missed the opportunity to call this squid pro quo.
That is a missed opportunity.
I feel like that's the best joke of the night, guys.
All right, we can wrap it up here. Fish!
Oh boy, I'm glad they wrote it down because I was thinking they were going to be serving well, actually, I mean they could serve a lot of different things. Never mind.
I mean, they're an isolated island in Massachusetts. I feel like fish is sort of the default.
I thought they were going to start serving buffalo.
It only looked like a run.
Yeah.
Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison, though I can't identify it yet.
Sea, protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
Any idea?
Any theories on who might have done this? Any enemies?
Oh,
The
it's
EOT
not
has a
poison,
lot of
it's
enemies.
poisson.
Wicked people that want to burn this city or drown it in
Poisson.
blood.
Croissant.
Gonna make the food French.
It could be the police, the Ku Klux Klan,
The KKK could have been behind this?
What?
We were always a thorn in the side of those apes.
Somehow I wasn't expecting them to actually show up.
Me neither.
What do you want me to do?
Wait, we're in Massachusetts. That's...
I'd bring an end to him.
My understanding is that KKK was all over the place for a while.
Yeah, they were national. It's
I'm a
just...
detective,
You
not a
don't
hitman.
think about them
Fair
in
enough.
Massachusetts.
Fair enough.
No, not in Massachusetts, Joe.
Report to me when you
I
find
mean, they
him.
definitely would
See
have
that
been
the
more
reward will be
powerful
more than
or more...
handsome, if you know
I don't
what
know. obvious in the south.
Yeah.
But yeah,
One thing still
it does
bothers
make
me.
sense that they're around.
The guard at the storage, Daryl. What was he doing at the time?
Fighting zombies.
He fought like a lion.
Vigilant.
I mean, he,
Bravely,
like,
but the poisoner knocked
he
him out.
threw the harpoon.
Goes
Like,
me.
it's not like he
Deserves
was
a raise.
screwing
Oh,
around.
dependable Daryl. I hope he's okay. I'll see he gets his due. Goodbye, Charlie.
Okay.
You know,
What
I
is
feel
this
like that
dude?
line
That
was
was really
exactly the
honest.
same. Yeah. Like, I feel like either option, she would have said that exact same line.
I've found what looks suspiciously like a dungeon in the basement of your fish storage. Care to explain?
Excuse me? You've found what?
A dungeon. Chains, shackles, and blood. Ring any bells?
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds awful. We only started renting the place a few weeks ago. Goodness. I'm going to have to ask our landlord several uncomfortable questions, it seems. Thanks for the heads up, Charlie.
Make sure you have people present with you when you
refresh
ask
my
those
memory.
questions.
Where's
Yeah.
where's the university here?
I know it very well. Here, give me your map and I'll show you.
You were a
It's
student.
this big
there, I
building
take
that
it.
says university on
Yes,
it.
that's right. Earned my degree there a while ago.
Make
Are you surprised?
I just wasn't expecting to see a college graduate working
Lawless
here is all. I never had the
Miscellaneous
opportunity myself.
University.
Could say I'm a bit jealous.
You'll find that here in Oakmont, a woman can achieve much more than on the mainland. Our university has always accepted women with open arms.
Wait, did you just say you never went to college? How are you a private eye then? I'm very observant and kind of psychic. Okay, Sean.
See you.
Bye.
Ah, oh, okay. So, fun bit of trivia. You mentioned Miskatonic University.
No, I said mollusk and then miss. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That
you
was
were alluding
Miskatonic.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a Scooby-Doo series in like 2010, 2011 that it was actually a serialized series. You know, it had a story running through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And the epilogue is, you know, they're leaving their little town to go off to, you know, it's sort of meant it's like a prequel, so they're going off and driving around at the end. But the reason that they're leaving for this road trip is they all got scholarships to Miskatonic University,
Oh.
like explicitly named.
Well, all right.
I actually would have. I'm not a huge Scooby Doo, but I would have watched that. I think.
It's worth watching. It's like a PG-13 show. It used to be on Netflix, actually. Hang on. Let's see. Is it still here? Oh, I need to watch more Dragon Prince. I just realized. Oh, yeah, it is still on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 2012, 2 seasons, total of 26 episodes, I think.
Well, that's not bad.
20, maybe. Okay, no, sorry, 26 episodes per season. So.
Hold up.
Does it?
Was that building on fire?
Wait,
Yes.
what? Oh. In the rain?
That's a
Yeah.
sea parks.
They set fire to the rain.
I mean, it actually is raining in the game, isn't it? Am I seeing raindrops, or is that?
Yeah, it's raining.
Yeah, no, it looks raining.
All right. Really wish I had a mini map.
Also, slightly faster load times. It seems like it's chugging a little bit every time you open the map.
Nope.
So what's it infested with?
A lot of those monsters.
What are
There's
those? It looks kind of like something straight out of Silent Hill.
Right?
Yeah, they're very sci-fi looking.
I think I might be on the outskirts of it. I'll go straight. Ah! You just... Okay. That person was not there 5 seconds ago.
I mean, that's how walking works.
No, but like, I didn't... Shut up.
I mean, to your point, those stairs didn't load until you almost stepped on them, so I think we're dealing with some pop-in.
Wendell sent you to deliver me the books, right?
No. You must have me confused with someone else.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just worried for the
My
fate
man,
of
can
these
you blink?
tomes.
Thank you.
It's been a week without news from Wendell. Maybe you
Okay, he does blink. Okay.
I'd
Yeah.
reward
Yeah.
you, of course.
Yeah, big eyes for a second.
I'm preoccupied with other matters at the moment. Maybe I'll have time in the future.
Oh, yes. Of course.
I'm concerned about the fate of these books, which I have left out in the rain.
Okay, so it is this big building. Okay, got it. Closed?
For maintenance? That's a lie.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont.
No one...
How can I help you?
Did you see
Okay,
that?
Ned.
Did you see that NPC sliding in the background?
No, I missed it.
Need to find
Barely.
Professor
Professor
Westerbrook.
You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis.
An
I'm
analysis.
sure someone from the Department of Medicine
That would
can
hurt.
help there.
You have...
Goodbye, sir.
Department of Medicine. Okay.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some
That guy has
tests.
some serious
Could you do that
sideburns.
for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day, I could get right to it, but we're somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
Isn't there some other lab you could use?
I'm afraid not. Our lab is the only one left in one piece.
My, how inconvenient.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve all problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books.
Listen,
Here's the
man,
key for the
I'm
basic.
about to risk life and limb to get this thing done for you. Science.
You're gonna go gun battle some abominations, and he's gonna take one look at it and go, "Oh, it's salt."
I could have told you that sooner, sir. A hand grenade? I could just make that?
Well, you can, but you usually end up getting put on a watch list if you have all the stuff to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Department of Medicine.
You were just talking to me.
Yeah. From
It's
the other
insane.
side, I didn't make out the pages on his book, and my initial thought was, oh, he's looking at his cell phone.
To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont, henceforth any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated.
All right, I feel like we could
That's odd.
maybe have a little more detail about why they're... Oh. Good shot.
Oh!
Yeah, you need like a pump shotgun or something.
I just need a shovel that phases through the wall.
Yeah, that works too.
Hey, sir, do you have any cocaine?
Why, yes.
Oh, gee. It warps me to the other side of the desk. And you could see his cloak billow.
Yeah.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great
Your
favor.
lab is
Now
certified
we can get
creature
things
free,
up and
and I am
running.
now certifiable, sir.
So the professor's experiments,
Interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not.
Yes.
But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yes, but actually no.
You are the dumbest smart person I have ever met.
More careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long.
2
When you finish
hours
that analysis,
later.
sir, it's, well, it's ricin.
Oh my gosh.
Bryson?
Poison extracted from
What?
castings. It's slow acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
So,
Yeah, that's a
Before the
bad one.
KGB.
this isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene.
Funny thing,
Someone must have poisoned a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's.
Cavendish?
Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish...
The Edinburgh Cavendishes?
On vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
Tell me about the professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to
Westerbrook.
know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's
Wild
particularly
beasts,
interested
not
in the
wildebeests.
that recently appeared in
Okay.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in
Well, not very
evolutionary
live
theory.
now.
A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Professor
Dave Johnson, Aperture Science.
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none.
Do what we
He has a
must.
Nobel Prize.
Because we can.
If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
No. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hey, wait, this building is actually kind of clean. What's that exchange?
Let's look at our mind palace. Never mind, let's move on.
My man found rice. And holy cow, he was
Edwin
not.
Westerbrook.
Yeah.
He was not. He only made a plan A.
Yeah.
I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished. Or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Well, he's miffed, and I can understand why.
Door won't budge.
But if I whack it... There we go.
These bottles look
Authorized
exactly the
first
same
spell
as the one with
only.
the poison.
Good thing my
Oh.
parents named me Authorized.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Is it just me, or does that sound like Solid Snake?
Yeah, he's kind of got a gravelly whisper going on. Oh.
Oh.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Can you imagine living in a time where you just copy keys like that?
Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced those sea freak? How much longer will we put up with this? Those K for suck. Those K-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD.
Tells me this man doesn't like the fish people.
Those freak. There's still evidence. Somewhere in Advent.
With his children. I'm glad that one landed.
Yeah.
Just lives somewhere in Advent. Oh boy.
Crossover of the century.
There we go.
I was going to say, it was weird that was just a shooting gallery, but... Okay, now this makes sense. The heck is that?
March 2nd. I have finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name.
I
March
feel
3rd.
like Mr. Handsome is a proper name.
I was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I've began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it has proven exceptionally resistant to all the poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. March 5th. Last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket, and I heard the name inside my head, Stygian Harvester. Ah.
What kind of person would even touch this?
Oh,
Not to mention dissect it.
Yeah, agreed.
I wonder what would happen if I press this button. Should I or shouldn't I?
Okay, DD.
So very tempting.
Probably shouldn't press it. It'll probably set off an alarm or something.
Some serious equipment they've got.
Yeah.
Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I just developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside other creatures, and perhaps even ourselves? I will need to find volunteers.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
That is horrifying.
Oh, wait. What? I missed it. What was it?
This guy.
Oh, gosh. That, yeah, kill everything with fire.
That belongs in Elden Ring. Or Bloodborne.
Yeah. Or Silent Hill. That's body horror.
Oh, wait. No. No. There.
I'm curious, can you pull out your gun and start shooting random civilians?
I probably shouldn't.
I mean, but you can pull your gun out at any time, so that's interesting.
Can you save right now and then shoot just to see if it happens?
The Fallout quick save.
Save scumming.
Please, take anything.
Oh.
Just don't kill me.
Oh, well. Okay, so you can kill random people, but it
and it ends
breaks
up
you mentally.
affecting you mentally. Fascinating experiment. Miles.
Now we know.
Knowing is half the battle.
The other half is trying to forget it. Even the ugliest monsters have vulnerable spots. Yeah, it's called their feelings. Call them ugly to their face and watch them crumble. Happened to me.
Come on, game. You can do it!
And when did this game come out? 2019?
Oh. That's interesting.
What's up?
I was right here,
Uh-huh.
but I loaded the save, and it brought me here to this fast travel point that I had not discovered.
Oh, that's convenient. I guess it just saves your sector instead of your actual location.
Guess so.
Oh, no.
It's a weird choice.
Okay. Now, from here.
that building is still just on fire, and no one seems to care.
And the Oakmount, the fire station, has the longest response time.
Okay, I will want sanity.
Things to say when you walk into a therapist's office for the first time.
Oh, oops. Da, 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 da. All right, maybe there's more Anna could tell us.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Glad to see you again. Fish?
Okay, I'm just...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to gesticulating wildly.
To no one in particular.
Italian intensified.
Let's see. Try and go north and see if I could find this dude's house. Valerie, Valdera, Valdera, Valdera. Okay, there's just a boat right here. Those flags. I mean, I'm not the only one here seeing this, right?
Oh, yeah. No. They're perfectly in sync. Clearly there's a ghost involved. No natural flag moves like that. Wait, they've got better synchronization than what?
The swimming team, you know.
Ah.
Who's here?
unusually large closet for nothing.
They're just
I mean, I guess it's
here.
supposed to be like a coat room or something, but
Don't.
oh hey, portal.
Well, this is where it came from.
Ah, right. Then yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if that'll show up in the screen.
Oh,
I don't know
do you
actually.
moving your
I don't know if
cursor
the
around?
pointer. I don't know if the cursor will show up at all.
Seems like it should, but yeah, I don't know. Back in a couple minutes. Zoidberg versus Cthulhu. I would pay to see that.
I think I'd pay to see a Three Stooges thing set in the Cthulhu universe.
That, yes, I would pay to see Three Stooges versus Cthulhu as well.
It's Abraham Lincoln. Did you see that?
Hello?
Hello. Welcome
Oh.
Joy Hayden. Can I help?
And suddenly we're playing Oddworld.
Right?
Yo, 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 yo.
I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
And that's it? No payment, no threatening, no favors in return?
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes.
What is with your mouth?
I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
What about my mouth?
Long story.
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like... it looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh.
That's...
Well, we've got to respect the culture. You know, all cultures are...
Like it has much need for books.
It's Massachusetts. The culture is Massachusetts.
Funds. Keeps everything in check.
Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
He says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more than ever, can't imagine library without his help.
Bye, Joy.
Let me keep asking you questions, forcing you to speak. Suffer unbearable pain.
I cannot imagine how much that would actually hurt.
Section, book information, period, region.
Alright, now I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Alright, go ahead. It's nice of her to just stand at the front instead of sitting down in the 1, 2 chairs available to her. 3, 4, 5
Joy,
chairs.
Is it hard to hold water in your mouth with all those holes?
I mean, I would say it's hard to eat, period.
However, I also wonder, could she drink through several straws at one time?
Oh my gosh.
Or just get a really long hollow tube, thread it through her lip. It's just the world's most horrifying crazy straw.
Oh, jeez. That's,
Not how Jesus died.
That's a very unique monument. It's not how Jesus died. Oh my gosh. That's, Yeah, that's odd. Or it might be like a early Jehovah's Witness statue, you know, because they don't believe he died on a cross, and they're adamant about it.
Well, there was a thing where it says, I think there's a verse where it says that he was hung on a tree, and they're very focused on that scripture being the correct interpretation.
Oh, whoops. Hang on. Okay, so I'm going to go down this way, not go into the infested area. I saw that. I taste like the dreams of mad children.
All right. Well, guy was doing drugs. And had deja vu.
What? What is... You know what? I'm probably better off not knowing.
What is that? What is that? Turn
What?
back around. What was that animal on the ground?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Just this guy.
What is it?
It's a, It's, something. It's like a mix between a crustacean and a badger.
Like... oddly adorable, but still kind of horrifying at the same time. Just kill it?
I guess I can kill it. That had 0 consequences, so, I'm okay.
No, there was a consequence. I just judged you.
No. Oh no. Oh, there's more of you. I'm just gonna get out of here. Oh, of course you follow.
No, chase the random citizen that doesn't have a gun. Less threatening.
Wait, why are we shooting the pavement?
Because there was a monster there up until...
Ah, okay.
Came out of the house and started chasing him out into the street.
And other people were not reacting to it.
So either you're crazy or they're just used to it.
I don't know which is worse.
Yeah. Neither are a good situation.
Okay.
Talking to no one?
I do think it's funny that you're just casually pulling out a camera that would be, like, gigantic in this era.
Out of
yes,
nowhere,
yes,
too.
Yes, I haven't
Yeah.
got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
No, you shouldn't say you're a
Nice
newcomer.
for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
I am literally the only
There
person in this room.
is no lie.
I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Bye.
There's a little bit of contempt in that bye.
Citizens. Citizen records, maybe? And Advent. Ah! Nice. Between St. Michael's Road, between Carpenter and Constitution. Civil status, divorced. Whoops. Okay. St. Michael's Road. Oh, St. Michael's Road. Between Carpenter and Constitution. Okay. I do like that there's a little symbol that will say you're close by.
Yeah, that's a good quality of life feature.
Right, left, straight. Right. Left. What would it give for a motor scooter?
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Also, Eric, we're trying to figure out what this is.
Oh, nothing good.
Right.
I
The
don't
drill
know.
that pierces the heavens. Thank you, by the way.
What did you say?
The drill that pierces the heavens.
Ah.
The door won't budge.
Oh.
Maidenless.
Dang it.
I mean, yes, that's why you go to a gentleman's club.
Yeah,
Not
that's
this game too.
White Mask Varé shows up. Hello, my lambkin.
See, now you sound like you're making him sound like Hannibal Lecter, and that's
That's kind of how he sounded.
yeah.
At least I thought that's how he sounded.
What?
Baby or the
Free
carriage?
baby carriage. Sweet.
Can I ride in it?
The door won't budge.
What do you swing when you break that?
It's a shovel. It's one of those
Shovel?
military trowels.
For a second, I thought it was an umbrella.
Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. Guard spends most of the time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about Plan B.
Oh,
I'm sure you had Plan A.
That last part.
Fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive
Where on
investigation.
earth on this tiny island would I ever come across seaweed and fish scales organically?
I'm gonna steal your stuff.
I am above the law. I'm so freaking cool.
The door won't budge.
I do appreciate that this game's solution to a locked door is just break it. Like,
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell
He's
some...
divorced, but he still has the dresses.
Yeah.
Wonder who wears the dresses.
those look Indian.
Just wants to feel pretty.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Oh wait, is this necromancy?
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Well, I think I'll look these rooms too.
Budge.
Oh, that one's just closed.
Oh.
Speaking of just hitting the lock and breaking it open, do you guys know who McNally is on YouTube?
Is he like lockpicking lawyer?
Yes, but he's also got some really cool but weird, like, off-the-cuff talents as well, like being able to throw trowels and squares with, like, pinpoint accuracy.
Oh, is that the dude that threw like a measuring triangle at a target and it bounced off and he caught
and
it?
then catches it and then throws it again.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that guy.
gosh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, McNally. So McNally is like lock-picking lawyer, but he's like not as tactful and kind when critiquing the locks.
Mm-hmm.
But he actually showed how, like, certain mechanisms for locks, you don't even have, like, you can just hit the lock with your hand and it'll open.
Huh.
Like, if it has a spring catch, the problem is spring catches are vulnerable to kinetic, to kinetic energy, right? So you just put some pressure going, put some pressure upwards on the lock or on the ring, and then you hit it a couple times with your wrist, and it'll smack the catch back along the spring, and then it'll pop open.
I like the one lockpicking lawyer video where he's like, where someone posted a video like, "Oh my gosh, I don't have the key. I don't know how to blah 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 blah," and he just pops in and goes, "This is a Master Lock model 1234. You can open it with a Master Lock model 1234." He just smacks it.
Yep.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time.
Is there nothing else in here for me to... Oh, I saw that. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Leons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen in prominence among the city's poor, says Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
Wonder if you have enough stuff to... Oh.
There we go.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Oh, is this a Rosemary's Baby kind of thing?
My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So it's 1, 2, 3 in the order that you,
George, I can't live like this anymore.
I don't care what your damn
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you,
one?
George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
You know, I'm not one for, taking justice in your own hands, but I actually might not blame George too much on this one.
Right? I'm just gonna take a nap here.
What'd you say, Eric? Something about Rosemary's Baby?
Yeah, there's a movie called Rosemary's Baby where... Wait, look at this.
We're in the actual Upside Down. Oh, hello.
Oh, I did not want to see that. I'm awake
I have
now.
something in my nose. Please pull it out.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment to talk about Cthulhu?
What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
And I just needed a nap.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, you should explain yourself.
Cavendish, time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Damn.
Fine.
Heavens. I mean, he's a private investigator.
Yes,
he doesn't have that kind of authority, does he?
But I had a
I
good reason to
mean,
do it.
self-defense?
1920s. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people?
I mean,
You know the
shoot him,
EOD are
plant a gun on him.
Don't you?
What are they going to do?
That's
Check for
it.
fingerprints?
They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several
incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Is this the only way to fight them?
Must be another way to deal with the EOD.
Proton packs?
Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just
Say what?
go to the police?
Proton packs? It goes
They're
for
resourceful, those
Oh.
packfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicide.
We know who Anna is to him. Why do I have to ask?
What's Anna got to do with all this?
I wonder if, like, the visions we see in gameplay are, like, more explicit than what he actually sees.
Was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Blessed by the
What does
sea?
she mean, blessed by the sea?
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones.
She let a deep one take her to bed?
They spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Oh, see, now I see where the racism is coming from, because this is like... I feel like we're about to wind up into To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yep.
Well, sir, how do you know that?
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
Ah, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
What is your next move?
Was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
I'm listening.
It's less confrontational. You get more information that way.
Poison the rest of the fish. It's
Oh.
spreading, but it's not enough.
Oof.
The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Yeah, you deserve to die for that. Honestly.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife. No, this madness has to stop. And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no, no. You don't understand.
Oh.
The man folded like a burrito.
You like vaguely shadow boxed in your general direction and you blew his face off.
Yeah.
It had kind of the same vibes as that scene from Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Except at least that guy had a sword.
He went the wrong route, but I understand.
I mean, yeah, generally the approach that results in a whole bunch of random innocent people dying is not a good route.
That's like I get it. You know, you're mad. You blame the EOD for your wife's like brainwashing and subsequent leaving you, but that doesn't mean you poison people that are getting fed.
Now, as far as Anna is concerned, I think she's being honest. But she doesn't know about the filthy bull.
Yeah, she seems like a true believer.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust the organization
The
itself,
EOD
but
though is
she's.
probably where you're actually got some bad people. What were you saying, Eric?
Oh yeah, basically what you were saying. Like the cult as a whole, probably not trustworthy. Her, yeah, she's probably fine or close to fine, at least for the moment.
Do you have to like go to the he lived at Admin.
Okay. Oh, there's no ragdoll? Oh, this game is trash.
Oh.
I expected blood.
After shooting him? I mean...
Huh. Ugh. Okay, what do you want me to do in the Mind Palace? Oh. Either he's a dangerous psychopath and she's an honest benefactor, or he's a desperate savior and she's a filthy liar.
Okay, so you have to pick
I
one.
do believe she's honest about it.
That's good, considering where he shot the other guy in the face.
I'll be honest, even if she's not honest about it, even if I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you're doing good, but you're doing good. It's actually like that whole ethics conversation we had like a month or two back, like the whole, you know, doing things and then doing it with the right reason. Is it good to do something good for the wrong reason? This is one of those cases where I'd say, I mean, if she's not really doing it because she's being charitable, but she's just trying to spread the EOD, still feel like, you know, you shouldn't stop the spreading of or the giving away of free fish food, you know.
Yeah.
And to be fair, she wasn't saying we had to join to get the fish. She was just like, hey, you need fish? Grab some.
Yeah.
That's... Okay. All right, Anna. I dealt with him, the poisoner, the bad guy. I did a good thing, right?
Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I found the poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Well, see, now that's the interesting
part. Oh no.
I thought I would get a choice to tell her or not.
Yeah.
Gum.
Well, that son of a rotten
Dadgum.
finally got what was coming to him.
Wow.
Good riddance. Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
You are oddly calm.
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody.
And is now dead.
The EOD is my family now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp. My life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his miserable existence. Well done, Charlie.
My reward?
No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge now.
Easy there, Charlie.
Poobah.
I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an Innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
About time.
Did the phrase Grand Poobah come out?
You know what? Let me look that up. Let's see.
Also, she, not very pleasant.
I will not be surprised if some Innsmouthers come to try and kill me.
That's
I
awful
wouldn't be
racist.
surprised
If you assume
anybody
that
came.
Just saying. I won't be surprised.
Okay, so Grand Poobah. Oh, what? Oh, that's.
Note to Maurice.
Why did you attack me? Was it a trap?
I think it might have been a trap.
Read the note. See what,
Yeah,
what it
read the
says.
note.
I can't. There's no icon.
You got a note in your inventory. It said note to Maurice.
Oh. Kill him.
Oh, kill him.
Yes. Got
Oh,
it.
from Anna.
Well, that answers my question.
Well,
So at what point does this game go from being a creepy investigative game to just a shooting rampage of you like killing everyone on this island?
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Oh, hey.
I know you, buddy.
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
actually, right now I'm looking for Anna. That
Helping each other is
bitch.
not the same as let me just tell you everything.
That bitch, Anna Cavendish.
What is this order?
Oh no.
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD.
Oh.
It really stands for the Esoteric Order of
See, that actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Hey, buddy. Are you, concerned that we're talking in the open like this in front of potential Innsmouthers?
Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I have no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
And she's gone.
Of course. Yeah, couldn't be as easy as just walk up and shoot her. Oh, incidentally, the question earlier about Grand Poobah. So, according to Wikipedia, Grand Poobah is a satirical term derived from the name of the haughty character Poobah in Gilbert and Sullivan's The Mikado, 1885.
Really?
Yeah. It's a comic opera.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't think...
I thought it was like a Looney Tunes thing.
You know, I think they might have used it for like the... Hang on, let's see. Other uses... Oh, yeah, the Flintstones. The leader of
right.
the water buffaloes.
But both the Cavendishes were just all around horrible people.
It seems like a pattern on this island.
So she might not be an honest benefactor.
I mean, yeah, if she's secretly doing this for very culty reasons, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, if she's... I mean, she might still be an honest benefactor, as in, like she honestly has benefited from joining this... What the...
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
I think the first one might be a better...
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Telling you something needs to change.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake.
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them...
That's not a very good
line of
reasoning.
Just like you did with me.
Also, the reason they killed his son is he went nuts. Like, it was self-defense. Oh, okay, actually, pulling the trigger was self-defense. I don't know about the mission.
About what you've said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Dow.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you freaking racist
Your task
bastard.
remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn.
A rifle?
I've heard
I call it a trench shotgun.
Oh my gosh, it is a shotgun.
Yep. You guys knew it was coming.
That is incredible.
Now, can you examine your weapons? Oh,
No.
it's a lever action. Oh. It's the Terminator shotgun.
It is?
Yeah, the lever action shotgun, yeah.
Sawed off?
Yeah, because... So the old... those old lever action shotguns had the barrel way out beyond the magazine, so there was really not a whole lot of point. And if you want to do the cool spin cocking thing, it's easier to cut off part of the barrel, like down to the magazine tube.
Maximal spread, maximal cool.
Well, and it really doesn't affect the spread that much.
Yeah, the Oakmont Chronicle.
Yeah, I think that the real name was the Winchester Model something. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Winchester 1887.
Are you calling me a bigot, Mr. Reed? Sir, it's the 1920s. We're all kind of... Sir, this is the 1920s.
Oh, wait. Here.
You know, I just realized there aren't enough people smoking.
That's true.
Like, I remember the mid-90s.
Advertisements. Salvation Harbor.
Pretty easy.
I don't know who was a celebrity in the 1920s. Ty Cobb, maybe? I don't know.
After the flood, maybe?
Wait, what? Who?
Toothless Bob?
I don't know who Toothless Bob is, but I guess he died.
Seven Oaks Bar. Crossroad of Calm Shore and Salvation. Say Calm Shore? Yeah, Calm Shore.
Toothless Bob.
I do like this aspect of private investigating where I have to actually go to Um,
Like actually interview
different,
people and
yeah, different places, different people, ask around,
Archives and stuff.
look through archives.
did you ever play L.A. Noir? Because I think it was a lot
No,
like
but I
that.
want to.
I've never played it, but boy, have I seen the memes.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
He took my wheels. Or the sneeze. LAPD.
Or of course the classic press X to doubt.
Yes, X'd out.
Um, wait. I, yeah, I should actually take that. Whoop. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I could probably take it all the way there. Eh. Eh. What the? That barrel just come flying at me?
I was looking down. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't see that actually.
But I mean, entirely possible.
Okay. Alright. Oh, goody. Oh.
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and
Let's talk. Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
Sorry, but you'll have to catch 'em on your own. I've got no time for extra jobs.
Well, if you change your mind, come see me again. I could use your help.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd say probably the favor. He probably don't care that you work
Actions
for
speak
Throgmorton.
louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Bye.
Bye.
Looking for alcohol?
Excuse me. Do you have alcohol? Western Grimhaven.
It's not a good name, or not an auspicious name.
Levi Coffin Avenue. Not far from the crossroad of Marsh.
Is that Derp Shore or deep? Probably Deep Shore.
Probably, yeah.
Derp Shore wouldn't make sense.
Maybe there. And then I'll just warp over here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Gonna have to get going.
Yeah, actually, same. I'm not fading.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and stop right here then.
All right.
Thank you. If anyone watches this, please consider subscribing, following, liking, commenting.
Are you doing a Peter lore?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm tired.
Okay.
Get in the fight in the comment section.
About Peter lore?
Do what?
About Peter lore?
Oh no, just get in the fight in the comment section, and then you get a lot of comments, and you get interaction.
Oh, that, right. Yeah. Get it. Right.
Y'all have a good